When I first felt led to return to San Juan de Oriente, Nicaragua, I was planning that for this trip to be an easy trip. I had originally planned to have um, a couple of veteran Nicaragua ICE team members from the past come join me, alongside with some of the youth and young adults from our sister church, Iglesia and Transformacion in Honduras, come join us. I had even planned out the logistics on how a small team of us would take down 300 plus t-shirts and crafts. Little did I know that our plans would change. Originally, my original idea of having the veterans from past ICE trips come on this trip. Suddenly, that small team kind of just revealed to me that they just didn't feel led to return to Nicaragua this year. But God had provided in that area, and before I knew it, I prayed for a team, and God gave me a wonderful team of Sharon Anthony and Steve Harmon. And so I was like, okay, not a problem. We're back to a team of 3. We'll meet up with the youth, and things will be good. But change number 2 happened, and change number 2 was a little bit bigger than just not having a couple people come with me. So change number 2 was that the youth and the young adults from Honduras were no longer able to come on the trip with us. And that was pretty sad for me. I was disappointed. I know the youth were disappointed they were unable to come. But I was thinking, okay, we'll get through this, I guess, somehow. But all of a sudden I started thinking about all of the complications that were actually going to arise from these change of plans. I no longer had a team of 7 bringing 5 bags of supplies. I was having a team of 1 bring 5 bags of supplies. And in the past, I knew this could be a problem because in the past we've had some difficulties bringing over mass quantities of t-shirts over the border into through getting the mass quantities of t-shirts, getting that through customs. So I was thinking, okay, and all of a sudden with this big change, I was starting to think about all of the what ifs. What if we don't get the supplies across? What if we don't have enough people to staff the camp? And all of a sudden there was a lot more uncertainty to how camp was going to look this year, and how camp was going to happen seemed to be dependent on a lot of very fragile, what I considered fragile plans. So at this point I was thinking, okay, I was like, Lord, I don't even know what to pray for at this point. And so that's kind of exactly what my prayer was at this point. I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. So Lord, you're just going to have to make it so. I am completely empty of any of the past, the tricks up my sleeve from past trips. I just had to really humble myself and just say, Lord, you're going to have to just make it so. And I just confess that I don't even know what I should be praying for at this point. So as I prayed, I also enlisted the support of others to pray with me. And they actually were praying blindly. I couldn't even give them specific things to pray for other than safe travels and health, and for the bags to come down. But what was camp going to look like? I had no idea. So we get down to Nicaragua, and I was surprised to find that the local program director for La Vida Educación had actually found all of the support that we needed for the camp. She found teachers. She found youth that had originally attended camp in the past but had outgrown our age limit for camp, so they were coming to help. She found folks to man the art station, the game station. She found a translator for me, and camp ended up being more than I could have ever expected. Looking at this experience, I would say one of the most amazing things that I learned from this trip was to let go of the things that I had planned and to pray into the things that that God wants to make happen. So going from what I thought was going to be a very easy camp process to being a difficult and even sometimes painfully unorganized process turned into being an amazing faith building experience.